Hey guys, good morning. It is Joe here, and it is May 31st, and I am 1 year older, I guess. May 29th was my birthday. So, yes, so it is a fabulous week. We are just doing all the stuff, and it is gorgeous out, and it's a full moon today. So, these are our moon messages. So, of course, as always, pick A, B, or C and find out what Sam has to say about the messages. Okay, so we're going to start with card A, and I have not looked at these yet. I have no idea what they say. Card A comes today from the Gaia Oracle deck. I've had this one forever. I love this deck. It's so pretty. The artwork is gorgeous. Ooh. So the message is apprehension. Ooh, apprehension. Okay, as always, I'm going to channel the a group of angels called Sam, and the not only is it a collective of angels, but it also includes everybody who listens to this, whether it is today or a year from now or 5 years from now. Your higher self is in the room that is participating as Sam speaks. So it's kind of like Sam is a collective of angels. And when I do readings or when I do card pulls or things like this, it's like everybody who's going to be present at any time in space will their higher self contributes to the message, which I love. And this is, as always, a the words are a distraction for our human, and this is a vibrational experience. So relax. Take a breath, take a sip of water, get yourself grounded, and away we go. So if you chose card A, this is it for you. Let's just see what they have to say today. Um, uh-huh. Yes, 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 dear ones. We are here and we are thrilled, excited beyond words to engage with you, to converse with you, to collaborate. For as this one has spoken, it is a collaboration on varied levels, varied frequencies. There is the engagement that is happening here and now with us and your humanness, but there is also this vibrational experience that is occurring at a deeper level, at a higher level, at a frequency that, as we have said so many times, that you cannot hear. Just as the whistle that the dog is keen to hear, you are unable to, for your senses as a human disengages you from that experience. However, know that it is occurring. And especially for this card, for as it says, apprehension. Notice where today you have let apprehension, a doubt, a fear, perhaps even an overwhelm. Yes, where have you allowed that to be the dominant thought or the story that got the front page? Yes, yes, that is it. That is it. For you have the choice, just as an editor, to decide to choose which story gets the front page and which is buried in the back. Yes, yes, you do. So notice, for you do not have to put something that occurs to you on the front page. No, especially above the fold, as they used to say. Yes, yes. And it is your right. Your, you are allowed to choose. You may have in the past, even so far as this morning or yesterday, felt disempowered by the thoughts that are occurring to you. But we would invite you, yes, invite you to notice the thoughts. And then as an editor, yes, for you are the source of your life. You are the editor in chief. You are the journalist. You are the writer. You are the author. of your life. And as an editor, you will receive lots of information and thoughts that you get to sift and sort and choose through to see what goes on the front page. And with this responsibility, with this ability, with this, oh, power, we invite you to notice what you are putting on your front page today. Yes. And there is no need to judge it, for you can print again and again and again. Yes, you can reprint, you can erase, you can delete, and you can choose again in any moment. But we would not want to put that pressure on you in this moment. Today, we invite you simply to notice what has been on the front page of your story, of your book, of your paper, what has been dominating the thoughts for this week. For if you were to look back and see your week as a newspaper, what would be above the fold? Has it been empowering you? Has it not? And notice that whatever occurs on the front page is what will trickle down into the apprehension and the hesitation. Oh, mm, hmm And notice that you can choose again for a more empowering thought, for a more empowering story that you can put on the front page. So, what has got you perhaps stuck in apprehension? What has been occurring that you would like to shift? What story has been buried in the back that you would like to bring forward? Yes, yes. And you may put the one that has been causing the most grief, the story, the thought, back into the obituaries and let it die there. Mhm, mhm. And as you move forward in your day, we invite you to have that sense of humor. Perhaps you want to sell it off in the classifieds. Dear one, we invite you to play. Yes, we do. Especially if you have been caught in apprehension or anxiety or overwhelm. For just a moment of play, a moment of levity ripples out, and soon you will find the story on the front page is a happy one. Yes. Oh, that's so funny. I don't think they've ever used like a newspaper before. That's hilarious. Mm. Sorry, my throat is dry today. That's fabulous. I just love that. They're like, yeah. And I just kept feeling like literally as if, when you see in movies like the newspapers being printed like all in a, yeah, that's what I could see. And the above the fold. What story is above the fold? Love that. Okay, so that's fun. If you chose card A and somehow newspapers resonate with you, be sure to comment because I want to know where that came from. Okay, card B. So card B is this one, and it has come from the energy of the seven oracles from Colette Baron-Reid. Love this deck. Again, I'm always choosing my decks by the artwork and the feel of them. I like how they physically feel. Oh, oh. Into me I see. Ooh. Okay, so something new. I am being pulled to look at the book. For some reason, this has a very significant um something about the meaning has already been created. Key concepts. Ooh, intimacy, trust in another, dropping shields and rigid boundaries to allow connection. The willingness to be vulnerable. Let's just look at that. I don't know why I feel like I need to look at that again. Into me, I see. Ooh. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. At certain precious moments, you're called into a deep and meaningful connection with the world. Okay. Okay. Ah, yes, dear ones, we could not have said it better ourselves. And we wished to bring the original meaning into this conversation with you. For if you have chosen this card, this week is all about connection. For the more you allow yourself to see you, to deeply look in the mirror, to notice what is occurring for you in your physical being, in your thoughts, in your beliefs, in your actions. The more you know you, the more you are able to know others. For it is true, as they say, that humans are more alike than you are different. For if you allow yourself the deep connection with self, you suddenly have compassion for others. You notice that your vulnerability allows others to be vulnerable. Your declaration of truth, suddenly you can see the truth of others. It is the ability to look in the mirror that allows you to see the world in a very different way. We invite you this week to notice where you are holding back with yourself, with others, with intimacy, with relationships, with conversations. What are you fearful about that you will see in yourself or that others may see in you? For it is a construct of your storytelling ability. Yes, that has you fearful. For someone may examine you in what you believe to be a vulnerable state. But we are here to tell you that as you recognize what you think to be vulnerable, you will see strength. And you will notice that strength in others. And we invite you to notice that if you have the ability to see strength where others see weakness, then they have the ability to see you in that light. It is the world as a reflection for the beliefs you have about yourself. Whatever it is that you believe about you is what you project out into the world and see in others. So we invite you to notice your strengths, your truth, your magnificence. For all of it is absolutely amazing and miraculous. And then go out into the world and notice that you see the same in others. Where once you were judgmental or fearful or critical of others, then as you accept, perhaps that is not the word we need, as you engage in your own vulnerable bits, you will notice that you are able to engage with others in a new way. You will see aspects of others that you have not noticed before, for now you are being true with yourself. We see you for all of you, the wholeness of you, the miracle of you. There is not one bit of you that is not a miracle. All of you, all your actions, all your thoughts, everything, every little bit of you in your human body and beyond is perfect. For there is an experience to be had through each aspect of you. We invite you to notice all the aspects and their experiences and how they represent the wholeness of you. And then go out and walk through the world and notice that wholeness in others. That, dear one, is what is most needed on your planet now. The ability to recognize your wholeness, your fullness, and the miracle that you are, so that you may go forth and spread that. It was like I was walking along a street and everybody looked different. It's not like anybody was acting differently. It was like I could still see the homeless person and the person who was having a ranting fit at their spouse on the corner and all the messiness of human, but that somehow it was all perfect. I don't quite know how to explain it, but that's the invitation. Yeah. Okay. That was really cool. Yeah. Okay. If you picked card C, sorry, that was really like kind of, it was like everybody was a different color. I don't know what it's like. Oh, okay. It was almost like everybody had this like kind of glow of an aura, but not quite, like more faint and fuzzy. Like, yeah, that's what it looked like. Everybody, I could just see the wholeness of everybody. Yeah, I definitely want to go through my day like that. Okay, card C. So if you picked card C, we are finally getting to that one. And this is from the Shaman's Dream. Okay. And I am being reminded this morning why it is so important to be hydrated because my mouth is super dry because when I channel, that happens anyways. But I think I didn't drink nearly enough water yesterday. Okay. Oh, I love this. Okay. A tidy house. I hope you can see that. This is great. A tidy house, clarity and organization. Love this. Okay, this is like feels so much there's so much like I want to say it's easier, lighter. Yeah. Okay, so if you pick card C, yes, dear one, there is not much to say about card C besides we are being very direct. For this is your week off, we would say, from overthinking, over spirituality. Yes, this is the time to take to the physicalness, for you have been putting in a lot of effort around who you are and your spiritual being, we would say. And this week, we would invite you to take that into the physicalness of your life. Yes, it is just as the card says, very simple, very direct, and there is not much more to add other than the organization around you eases the tension of your spirit self. It eases the overwhelm for your human self, and so that you may better connect. And you will notice that as you go about your business and dust and sort and clean out and make things shine, that you feel lighter and lighter and lighter. And there is a sense of freedom, a sense of room, a feeling of expansion. Yes, this is what we invite for you this week. And decluttering and cleaning and tidying and all of that is the way to provide it for both your humanness and your spirit self. So this is not simply a task to be done when you have company arriving, but rather it is in the expansion of your spirit, a key component. So, dear one, go forth and clean and declutter and choose things that no longer fit, whether it is physically fit as clothes or fit into your life, or they do not match who you are today. For who you were a week ago or 6 months ago is not the same person that you are today. So, do not hesitate to share things with others that no longer fit your environment. Yes, there are many, many places where you may give or sell or whatever to allow someone else who is in that vibration to experience it. while you go on to experience something different or simply more expansion by having less of them. We love you, dear one. Happy cleaning. That was like, yeah, that totally felt like, and I can tell they're talking to me because I get a tap on my head when they are. Yeah, definitely. That was, yeah, totally makes sense. And it fits in perfectly because my mom asked me this morning to help her sort out her clothes closet as she was unpacking some summer clothes and stuff. So, okay, guys, that was the messages. Three very different messages today. There was definitely not a theme, but all perfect for whichever card you pulled. Now, and also, just because you chose card A doesn't mean that something in C or B didn't resonate. So follow where it resonates. We love you. Have a fabulous week. Mwah.